Namaskar, sir. I'm R.D. Janartha, Additional Commissioner, State Taxes and Excise, Himachal Pradesh, Shimla. Sir, I'll be talking about the computerization of Value Added Tax Act in the Himachal Pradesh. Before starting, sir, I would like to give you some brief outline about the department. Sir, our headquarters is at Shimla. We have three zones at Shimla, Mandi, Palampur, and 14 revenue districts, 80 circles, 37 multipurpose barriers or checkposts, sir. So the contribution of excise department to the total exchequer of the government state government revenue is almost 70%. Presently, sir, we are implementing 7 acts simultaneously on this IT project, sir. Next. So before coming of this IT project, everything was being done manually, and people used to visit the offices, our field offices, district offices, and there used to be, I mean, there was a lot of chaos in the office, and there was a lot of public dealing. So, in order to overcome all these things and to mitigate the issues of the taxpayers, so we opted for this IT project, and this project was conceived somewhere in first half of 2011, and it was completely rolled out in later part of 2012, sir. So basically, the objective of the project was the widening of taxpayer base so as to increase the revenue, to bring uniformity in the process of tax administration, improving transparency and efficiency, data-driven decision making and tax policy changes, compliance through better services, strengthening of internal audit control, then the capacity building of the taxpayer, tax officials so as to utilize the benefits of the new system being introduced in line with Digital India view, then digitization of the legacy data, and finally the ease of doing business. So there was a few challenges which we had to face initially. Sir, as you all know that Himachal is a hilly terrain, and we have some topographical disadvantages. So it was a very challenging for us to provide wide area network, hardware installation, power backing, internet connectivity, etc. And we did it successfully initially on the 100 plus sites. So there was also another challenge. There was a mild resistance from the different stakeholders, like the taxpayers, the accountants, sales tax practitioners, chartered accountants, and there was some attitudinal problem. So in order to dispel their fear, so several workshops, seminars, interactive sessions were held at the zonal and the field level. So onboarding taxpayers on new system and build the confidence of the taxpayer on the system, especially for making e-payments in online mode. Now, e-payments was one such issue which was there was a lot of apprehension in the mind of the taxpayer whether e-payment will go into the right head, whether the payment will be made in actuality or not. So, I mean, we overcame all these challenges, and then we started online e-services were mandated in phased manner after winning confidence of each stakeholder. Then SMS services were launched for critical services to the taxpayers who were not having access to internet and modern electronic gadgets. For example, such like these truck drivers and those people who are not having the computer hardware. So we started giving them the messages through SMS for the critical services. Then 24/7 toll-free help desk was introduced where taxpayers can have hand-holding services around the clock. Transporters and local Mitra Kendras were given access to the system who can manage transaction on behalf of the small taxpayers. So, sir, on this slide, you can see, sir, that where the web portal is written. These are the e-services which we are providing to the taxpayers. The e-registration, e-return, e-payment, e-CST forms, e-declaration form, taxpayer information. Now, these are the back office applications which are being done by the officers and in their offices. Return processing, payment processing, assessment, objection, appeals, refund, recovery, enforcement of goods movement, statutory forms, and these are the MISs which are helpful to the tax officials in their day-to-day work. Now, these are the links we are connected with the external integration. Like we are online connected with treasuries where we deal with the day ahead collection and refund order, refund adjustment vouchers. Then we are connected to TINEXs, Dealer Master Turnover Against Central Sales Tax Act, forms, form stocks, and lost forms. Now, Tinexis is very important from the point of view because these deal with the statutory forms. And as we all know that these statutory forms I mean, they mandate this concessional rate of tax. So in order to give to allow the concessional rate of tax against the full rate of tax, so it is necessary to verify the interstate transaction which we do on the Tinexis, which is the portal of the Government of India. Then we are connected with the banks, and we are connected with the Punjab National Bank, State Bank of India, and UCO Bank. Then we are further connected with the CBDT NSDL for the authentication of PAN card, and with the NSDL also. So, sir, the outcome and benefits of this project was, in the first year of its implementation in financial year 10-11, department has witnessed a double-digit year-on-year growth, which was 33.59% as compared to the last year. In the same year, VAT year-on-year growth was recorded at 41.05%. So, for these milestones, the department received in 2012 State Civil Award for providing excellent services to the customers along with the revenue increase. So these are the benefits which the government department availed after the coming of this project. One is the cost effectiveness. Like the entire system was on electronic mode, so there was a cut in the stationery and other things. Efficient tax administration, better working capital management, organization performance management, revenue projection and collections. So, I mean, these are the different achievements which we gained from this with the inception of this project. And for the taxpayer, it was important for the taxpayer. Taxpayers can devote more time for business activities with the implementation of the system, reduction of touch points. Like earlier, as I said, they used to come to the office, then deal with the dealing hand, clerks and all. So all these things disappeared after the coming of this project. Then location independence. So they could communicate with the tax officers from any location. It was not necessary for them to come to the office. Then 24/7 availability of system. Then quick processing, ready availability of information, quick remittance of refund. Now this refund was always in a big issue. If people don't get refund on time, then there are a lot of complaints, resentment. So this was the one of the big achievement which we availed through this system. Projective alerts through SMS, e-communication for resolution of problems, then receipt of statutory forms in automated manner without visiting department, then finally easy movement of goods by introducing e-declaration. Now, sir, in e-declaration, I would like to say that we automated our interstate barriers. Now, earlier there used to be a lot of crowd at the barriers. There used to be traffic hulls up, and there was a lot of problem in commuting from crossing the barrier. So after the automation of the barrier and e-declaration, now this e-declaration was to be filed by every taxpayer whenever any commercial transaction took place and the vehicle passed through the barrier. So at that time in 2011 or in early part of 2012, we introduced the e-wallet system for the e-declaration. Now, so the uniqueness of this project is that along with the VAT, this project now, sir, as you know that in most of the majority of the states in India, the taxation and excise departments are different. So in Himachal Pradesh, we have the combined system of excise and taxation. So we are implementing on this system as many as 7 acts together simultaneously. We are offering e-services at the doorstep of the taxpayers, like e-registration, e-amendment, e-return, statutory forms. Then offering digitally signed e-passes and permits, removing the last touch point of authority signature on these highly important documents.
You need to conclude now, please.
Sir, so these are the uniqueness, and the biggest uniqueness which I would say the system is in operation for the last 11 years without any technical glitches and is working to the optimum satisfaction of the stakeholders. So, sir, just like to give some small statistics. Presently, we have around 281,000 taxpayers registered under various acts, and we have collected around 31 crore 86,000 crore under various acts as revenue. The system has so far recorded 23 lakh 60,000 returns. The total number of statutory forms issued are around 34 lakh. Now the like after the coming of GST in July 2017, so still the contribution which we are getting from this IT project under VAT is 44.45%, which is the average of 3 years. So the department has been achieving the revenue targets fixed by the government because of this robust system in place. So scalability, sir, yes, any number of new taxpayers and taxes can be added in the system, though the system is already managing 7 nets administered by the department. There is ample capacity in the system to accommodate the growth of taxpayers, tax officers, officials, newly created offices, and newly introduced acts, sir. Replicability, since the tax administration is complicated and is state-specific subject, therefore the system cannot be, sir, replicated as it is. However, the best practices as well as the uniqueness followed in the system may be replicated as and when required. So this is a future roadmap. Like when now the GST is in place, so there are some legacy cases of VAT regime. So department is in the process of introducing amnesty scheme to old VAT dealers who have migrated to GST for liquidation of old assessment. The online system will be introduced for seeking application from taxpayers under the scheme. This scheme is already we have already started this scheme, and we have sent it to the government for the further extension of the scheme. Then integration with GSTN systems. So this VAT IT project will be finally integrating with the GST network just to have the analytical reports and study the behavior of taxpayer in the VAT regime and the GST. So in order to plug this revenue gap, the department is also planning to integrate this set system with other departments of the state government, namely electricity, labor, etc., so that the mismatches between the production and the sales could be captured. So technology upgrades, yes, department is exploring various latest technologies available in the market so as to cut short the recurring cost being incurred on running the current system. This will also help the project team to move always from the routine maintenance of the systems, and team can focus on achieving various businesses outcomes. Sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good presentation. Uh, can you just tell me one or two challenges which you met in implementing this system in your department?
Yes, sir. As initially I have shown in the slide also, I mean, being hilly terrain, and particularly during the winters when there used to be heavy snowfall, there was always an issue of connectivity, sir. So at that time, I mean, like we had to really work hard day in and day out to resort to these issues. But fortunately, by God's grace, I mean, we have not come across much of the incidents like this, sir. Then the second challenge, sir, as I said, that was the attitudinal challenge. Like people were not ready to accept to the new system, and there were a lot of other pressures, political pressures, and other pressures just to delay the system. But we
Why,
managed to win
why,
over.
why so?
So,
Because I have heard this earlier also from you.
so,
Why this problem was there?
sir,
Attitude.
whenever
Sorry.
so there is always an initial resistance to any kind of change we introduce, sir. That's the mindset, so. But finally, we won over them, and we were able to successfully run the system. And now most of the stakeholders are more than happy to be under this IT project, so. And we
Okay.
have been getting a lot of good response, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Very good project. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.